Well, hi everybody. How's it going? We're rollerblading Harpers Ferry. We're in West Virginia. We're in West Virginia. And kind of the Virginia border also, as you'll see as we get into town. This is a weird area because it's actually a national park, but it's also a national park where you need to pay the normal national park entry fee to get in. But it's also a town that has this historic setup and also residents and people that live on sort of on the national park property. So there's also a way to get in that's not through the national park entrance, and it's just at the bottom. And you'll see, boy, we're gonna be going fast. Yeah, this is gonna suck coming back up this hill. I'm actually gonna try to slow down a little bit. This is pretty gorgeous though, right? I am certainly gonna be going 40-something miles an hour here. We're beating the bus down. So you can park on the national park side, which is up there, and take the shuttle into the town. I should put Google Maps on the phone at the same time so I can get my speed. Whoa, that was a pothole. Watch out for that. Gotta pay attention at this speed. 25, I'm going faster than that. Oh, speed bump, fantastic. Oh no, it's just a crosswalk. All right, getting more level now. We're moving. One thing that I'm finding all the kids are amazed. Hey, squirrel. When I'm rollerblading, doing urban rollerblading and running into teenagers and stuff that are on their scooters, is like, they can't believe how fast I am going. Like, they're just like, how are you going so fast? And there's just not a ton of friction. The four wheels and the bearings, like, you can get some speed. You've got some decent surface area, and you got some weight behind you. And I mean, just even on a straightaway, I'll have to clock it, but I'm sure it's in the 30s miles an hour for sure that you can really be going. And so so just blowing by these kids, they're just like, oh my God. They're like, what on earth? So the rollerblade from the 1990s, I mean, that's when we started doing this. It was in the 90s. It was a big thing. I don't know, you just don't see them as much anymore. Certainly not as prominent as it was 25 years ago, 20 years ago. I started a roller hockey club at the University of Vermont, and that club, I believe, disbanded more than a few years ago now, after being set up in 1999. Just because roller hockey's just, it's not what it used to be, and that these things were the basis for roller hockey. So anyway, so we're getting closer to Harpers Ferry. That's gonna be a really tiring uphill to get back to the car. But what's funny, what's interesting about this place, so you're gonna see a lot of these historic buildings that are just frozen in time. And you can also get like food and ice cream, and there's a point at where a river like hits a mountain, hits a hill. You'll see it's just really gorgeous. And it's a special place, and it's shared among a couple states. And I mean, you just, when you think of national parks, there's a reason why it's a national park. The heritage is profound here. So we're gonna take a look, because I know it's not too much further actually, because of the rollerblades. So a lot of people, that's why there's a shuttle, right? So people don't often, but they do the walk. There's a path that will come down here, and you can meet up with multiple paths as we avoid the bus. See, it's important to use your ears as well as your eyes. I'm glad we weren't going down that hill at 50 miles an hour with that bus coming. That would have been a little too much. So we can go backwards. Let's keep an eye on what's behind us. That's the other way to do this. But me going backwards. Hey, we got water over here. So yeah, that's the other way up. When you hike, you come down that side. We got a car coming. He doesn't see me probably. Hey there. Just give me a minute. Right by this car. All right, there we go. See, I can't go on the gravel on the right. That's the only thing I don't like about this park, is that the path is really not accessible. But there's also not a tremendous amount of traffic on this road, and everyone is enjoying a nice national park day, so they're probably not going to run me over, as you just saw. So it's interesting. I mean, yeah, you got old. Everything's got a sign and a description, and the road is smooth and well kept. It's really beautiful place, and catch it when it's not too hot yet in the day. Getting close to it here, feel it in the sun, but in the shade is just perfect. So a lot of people come down here and hike because you've also, wait till you see all the water. As we're feeding in here, there's little like tributaries and creeks and stuff. So like old stone, like you start to definitely talk about hundreds of years ago activity here, 1700s-ish. And this is right now Charlestown, West Virginia, which is named after Charles Washington, George Washington's brother, who set up shop in this area. Got your old bridges. Got a phone call I'm trying to decline on the phone while I'm rollerblading. I do want to get down there to show you guys creek. Here we can get some speed, not worry about it so much. Hey, look at that green algae. I don't like touching that algae. That algae scares me. All I ever hear about are the stories about algae eating away your brain nervous tissue. Now these people here, I bet you have seen more rollerblades, honestly. We'll see. Except for the kids. That's why the kids are so amazed at what's going on, is they have not seen somebody on rollerblades doing crazy stuff because they're young and it just hasn't been prominent. Look, I mean, you got your old bridge. How cool. How cool is everything here, right? And then you get into this town and you can, some things I know I can get ice cream from my rollerblades outside of there's a couple restaurants and open stands and stuff like that. It's perfect for being on rollerblades. So now, oh God, cobblestones. Yeah, I can't remember how bad these are. Oh, okay, not bad. Not good. Yeah, this is not built for rollerblading, but we'll make do. I remember there were cobblestones. Cobblestones are the rollerblader's worst enemy. Kryptonite. Oh. Hippity hop, skippity scop. Oh, what do we got here? Brick. Brick usually okay. So wait till you see what we get here. Not going on those middle stones. That's trouble. But we might have to get our ice cream. So you get this hiking trail up and then the bridge. And we're gonna have to walk it. Alright. Actually, we might be able to do it over here. Kind of. You fancy the rollerblade. It can be a shoe when you need it to be. So, this is what you end up getting as your reward for hiking all the way from the national park parking lot, or rollerblading. So you can cross here. I think they just redid this bridge, although it doesn't look redone. Did something on it. It didn't used to look exactly like this. So then you got over here, you got Virginia over there, West Virginia over here, maybe even Maryland. I don't even know. There's so many states here, you don't even know what's going on. So that's what ends up happening, is you end up at Harpers Ferry. It's pretty gorgeous. So there you go. It's Rollerblade USA.